I'm finally caught up with the story today, and I'm right in time for the Norma banner, which released today. That's perfect. For those who are new, I started this Fire Challenge account at the beginning of 3.0 with the intent of pulling for Norma, and today is finally that day. We have a good amount of pulls, and if we also look for pulls here, we have 5 here, plus 35, that's 40. And another 146, and we should be able to have enough for a guarantee, which I know, boring, but I would like to get a W engine too. Now, I haven't done the mission here. Let's do that first. Of course, I've been playing with Norma in the story, so I know what's going on. But she has an EX special, and that spawns those pillars, and those pillars deal a bunch of days and give a lot of damage as well, off-field damage. So if you were to switch to another character, they keep attacking and dealing damage. And the most interesting thing about those pillars is that when the enemy is stunned, the pillars will start dealing more damage. And the last thing she does is, if you hold her basic attack,
it's time.
While her bar is full on the top left, she gives a chain attack. All of this is pretty great. She also does some good general stuff like increasing the stun damage multiplier and extending the stun duration. These are all things that are nice to have for the stun character. She's quite strong. She's good. Let's see what they build her with. So the build they give her here is with her signature and these disc sets, which makes complete sense. You want to hit close to 100% crit rate. That is good too. So that is how we are going to have to build her as well. Now, where should we go for our pulls? I was thinking to here, where we rescued Norma in the story. Just like we'll rescue her from the gacha machine. Okay, sorry, that was cheesy. Let's do the pulls next to Edward. We have 10 starting pity. Then we have the W engine that we'd like to go for as well. We don't have any of the A ranks that we want. We obviously want a fire A rank only. Let's start with our pulls. Now, an early would be very nice, because you have a lot of characters that we would still like to get. I think 3.1 is probably gonna have a fire rerun, if I had to guess.
Let's fight, side by side.
B. It's not one of the raid ups, but it's not the one we can use.
With you?
Bulkra is one of the raid ups. That's 40 pity. Done 30 pulls on this banner. I did pull for Valina at the very start of the game. Just with the idea of, hey, maybe we can make a wind only. As Ben's signature, we already have a better W engine for Ben. And Corin. We're now starting to eat up our polychrome.
Pleasure to work
Nicole.
with you.
Strange how we've gotten more off-banner characters.
Of course, if the pay is good, why not?
We're gonna do one more tempo and then we're gonna do singles. We should head towards 70 pity. Again, only one 8 rank. A Lucy would be very nice, as low as the odds are. Or the Manato, that works too. We have M1 Manato, but not M2, and M2 is his best one. At least his best one to get right now.
Officer Seth, Lynx Spy.
Seth?
Nice to meet you.
These A ranks are strange. Start doing singles. 71. $72. $73. It is looking likely that our A rank is gonna get eaten up by the S rank. After A rank pity reset. This is 74. $75. 76. 76, that's the S rank. Yeah, we only really want Norma, or I guess Soldier 11 or Kaleda, but preferably neither of those. Snekamata. Okay. Right. Here we go again. Pretty much worst case scenario. Okay. Immediate S rank? That's guarantee. Still no A rank because the A rank has been reset again. Yeah, I guess this is fine.
Truth always lies beyond the boundaries. My job is to push those boundaries at a small cost.
That's Norma. Strange way how these pools have gone. Very strange. How many pools do we have left? We have 7 here. Okay, we have 72. I think that's enough for the 75-25 on this banner. Starting on 0 pity, of course. We don't really care for the W engines that are right up on this. It's the Pokra W engine. It's not a particularly good W engine. Pokra can use it, but it's not necessarily the best thing. It's an S rank. It's the very first one. And so many A ranks. How do I have so many A ranks now? Why is it on the W engine banner? And it's we lost the 75-25. Great. But the Sweeping Cradle is not the worst one we can get. Let's see what the A ranks give us. So far, nothing. Okay, the A ranks were a whole lot of nothing. Great. This is exactly as I had hoped. Well, at least it was early. least it was early and we get some refund currency. I think, yeah, we should be able to guarantee the W engine. Just keep playing during this version. We might not have enough for this particular building session. Or I might run and do some events. More housekeepers. Okay, that's the guarantee. And at least we're getting earlies. Not a lot of earlies. It's just never we just never won the 50-50 or 75-25. But it could have gone so much worse. Kinda looks like a caterpillar. I can see that's a bamboo, but honestly never seen this animation. That's quite fun. And another box cutter. Well, we have some pools left over. I think I really thought the worst case scenario was going to be that we'd run out of pools, or that we wouldn't be able to get the W engine. So all in all, I consider that a success. What I'll do with potential mindscapes, I'm gonna wait and see what the 3.1 live stream is gonna show us. If we get any fire character reruns, I think that will have priority over mindscapes right now. But we already do have some nice vertical investment on Norma with her W engine, which is a very nice W engine to get, because I can use this on Kaleda, I can use it on Lighter or Jafufu, because it has 30 impact, that's nice. And also the fire ignore, a little bit extra damage, that can be nice, especially when you don't have everything. Then the little extra damage that you can do with a stun character can be quite nice on teams that don't have the highest damage output in general. Like if you're playing a Manato DPS, having some extra damage on your stun character doesn't hurt. Every fire stun character is able to activate this effect, which gives 12.5 damage percent, stacking up to 2 times, so it's 25% with very good uptime, I think, because you get that extra energy regen as well. I put on some discs. Okay, I definitely don't have the discs for building her yet. Let's see what we can get from the music store. Not much. We cannot get much at all. Okay, we have enough for 10 of these. It's a good disc set. It's not quite what we're looking for just yet. Let's get a crit rate piece here. We even get a little bit of crit damage. Okay, everything avoided crit damage. Crit rate please. Also, no crit rate. It really does not want to give me any crit rate whatsoever. We'll leave it there. We hit the 40. We hit the 50% crit rates. I think a lot of that comes down to having the W engine here. Let's the W engine level up. I needed some more materials because I hardly pre-farmed.
Exploring the outside experience is the best teacher.
Let's see what Norma can give us. This is my team right now. These are also the only 3 fire characters that I have. The unfortunate part is that Ben can give crit rate to the team, but it's not the crit rate that Norma needs, where she skills off crit rate in the stat screen and not in combat. It would have been nice to have that synergy because Ben is already so niche.
I told you, stay safe! Here I come. Smolder.
Okay, my dailies have never been this quick. It's always been quite the struggle. And this is without me leveling up any of Norma's skills. I'm gonna get her to level 45. We're not getting to level 50 just yet. And the silly reason for that is because this little guy was a bit strange to use in a challenge account.
Smart choice.
Let's assign all our agents to get some XP. I then went on to level up her skills, as well as get some material for her core skill. The nice thing about doing fire only is you know you only ever need fire chips, so I've been able to pre-farm those quite a bit.
Love it.
Smolder. Nowhere to run!
Introducing Enna Mega Boom Boom! Yay!
Just try me! End of the line!
Target locked.
Hey! Eyes over here. Smolder.
Well then, the experiment begins.
Hey! Eyes are running away. Too late! Yeah!
So, triple stun or triple chain attack during a stun is very easy to get. It might be possible to get 4 chain attacks even. This also increases her crit rate. And this, everything above 50% gives extra crit damage. And crit rate also increases her days output. So really what you want is you want as much crit rate as possible. Right now we're not really doing that. I didn't really film an outro, but if you like this video, go subscribe. I recorded every single play session of the story, and that's gonna be the content that's coming up in the next, I don't know how long. I haven't edited those videos yet, but do look forward to those. Either way, I'm happy that we got Norma. We can now look forward to what's next in the challenge, which is probably going to be getting a second team.